What's going on, guys? ChillisFM here, and today I brought Darmanitan to the Love Cup. Darmanitan has Incinerate, Overheat, and Rock Slide. You can also equip it with Psychic and Focus Blast. So this thing has really cool moves, but it is super glassy. Darmanitan is one of those Pokemon you have to save at least one shield for, or else it's just not going to have any play whatsoever. Still, with even a little bit of energy advantage and a shield to play with, this thing is a complete wrecking ball. Overheat can one-shot just about anything that takes neutral damage from it. A lot of people don't realize this, and well, you'll see. Taking a quick look at the team, I have Medicham in the front with Counter, Psychic, and Power Up Punch, and Electrode in the back with Volt Switch, Discharge, and Hyper Beam. Both Electrode and Darmanitan do extremely well with the energy advantage, so I will use either of them as a safe swap depending on the situation. Alright, let's get into the battles. In my first match, I'm up against an Electrode lead. This is a great lead for me. I can win by going straight Power Up Punch, but they swap out. They bring in Scolipede. I'm going to go to the Psychic just to get a shield. They hit me with an X-Scissor, no big deal. Like I said, this Psychic will either one-shot them or they have to shield. So they shield, and I'm going to swap into Darmanitan. I am just going to go to town with Incenerates, but they do get to a Sludge Bomb here, and I almost didn't shield. I thought it was an X-Scissor, but luckily I did shield. We're in a good spot now. I have a lot of energy, and in comes Electrode. I have enough energy for 2 attacks here, so I go for the Rock Slide first, I get the shield, and now I can go for the Overheat. This should be doing massive damage. It one-shots Electrode, let's go! Wigglytuff comes in, but shields are down. We're in a great spot. We're going for the beam. We gotta beam it. We gotta beam it. And there's another one-shot. Let's go. Back-to-back one-shots. This team felt so good after that match. Moving into the next matchup, I'm up against a Talonflame lead. Talonflame's becoming more and more popular as the Love Cup goes on. My plan is to farm up and then catch on Electrode. I got the catch, but they did actually go all the way to Brave Bird, so this is gonna hurt. Yeah, it's resisted, but man, Brave Bird is just such a strong move. That's okay. Scrafty comes in, and I'm going to be able to throw this Discharge at it before I go down. It chunks, and then I'm going to be able to bring in Medicham and just farm down. I am going to throw one Power Up Punch just to help with the farm down, but after that, no reason to throw a charge move. Now they are going to hit me with a Foul Play, which hurts, but again, I'm going to be resisting the counters, so I don't really have to worry about being farmed down. There we are, we're one short of another Psychic, and let's see what they decide to do. They decide to bring Talonflame back in. So I'm going to go straight for the Psychic here. Let's see if this lands. They no shield. The boosted Psychic goes through, it takes out Talonflame, and now it's going to be Electrode versus my Darmanitan. So both of us get to moves after 3 fast moves. My fast move is 5 turns, theirs is 4, but mostly we're going to sync up. I'm at double Rock Slide. I'm going to throw them back to back, and they're going to be getting to another move pretty soon, but they're actually going to try to farm me down, and I get to the 3rd Rock Slide 1 fast move early. So the 3rd Rock Slide only takes 2 Incinerates. I don't think they knew that. So GG's, well played to my opponent. Moving into my next matchup, I'm up against an Alomomola lead. This is a good lead for Medicham. I can win by going straight Power Up Punch. But actually, if they stay in, I'm considering switching into Voltorb to get a hit on energy. So I'm going to throw one Power Up Punch, see what they decide to do. They actually decide to swap, so that makes it easy for me. They bring in Shadow Vileplume, and these Incinerates completely chunk it. Not able to get to a charge move, but look how glassy Darmanitan is. Those resisted Razor Leaves almost took me out. Still, I have a lot of energy now. I'm going to be able to throw this Overheat at Alomomola, and wow, that does a lot of damage. Even though it's resisted, it does 42% to Alomomola. Now I'm going to come in with Electrode and try to farm down. They are at a move. I'm going to have to shield. It's going to be the Psychic, and hopefully they don't get the debuff. Of course, they get the debuff, and then they swap into Sunny Cherrim. That's not the worst thing to see. I am debuffed right now though, so I am going to shield this Weather Ball, and then I'm going to bait with the Discharge. They're going to think it's a Hyper Beam. They're probably going to give a shield. Yes, they do. And now I can swap into Medicham. They're at another Weather Ball. Sunny Cherrim gets energy so quickly, but I can tank it. I'm going to make it to the Psychic and either get their last shield or probably take out this Sunny Cherrim. Yeah, they shielded up, that's fine. And then they're throwing their energy because I don't think they could bullet seed down a Medicham. So Voltorb comes back in, and I'm one vote switch away from the discharge, but they catch on a Alomomola. I forgot that that was alive. I don't hit any bubbles, so I'm able to get 2 more vote switches through, and I'm at the discharge again, but they're throwing now. Oh no. I can tank it. Yes, let's go. Hopefully this discharge is enough to take out. It is resisted. Yes, it's enough. So GG's. Really well played to my opponent. Very close game. Moving into the next matchup, I'm up against Map 1E? I don't know. It's another Talonflame lead. So I'm going to play this the same. I'm going to try to catch on Electrode, but they actually throw right when they get to the Flame Charge. I was expecting them to go to the Brave Bird. So they catch me, I cannot shield that, and then I am still going to swap. They bring in their own Medicham. So I'm going to build up to Hyper Beam, and then I'm going to go for the discharge. Hopefully I'll get a shield here. Yes, they respect the Hyper Beam, they shield, and I think I can match shields here and make it to the Hyper Beam this time. Yeah, so I shield that up, and here's the Hyper Beam. Let's see if they want to give up their second shield. No, they let it go. We beamed him. Let's go. They bring back in Talonflame, and I'm going to get a lot of chip damage before they can farm me down. Now I can come back in with Medicham because I have a Psychic ready to go. Let's see if they want to keep their energy here. They do. They shield, and I swap into Darmanitan. Out comes Scrafty, but they have no shields. We're in a good spot here. Unfortunately, I do go an extra Incinerate, so I'm going to have to shield this foul play. But now I can go for it. I'm going for the overheat. Boom. Scrafty is one shot, and then Talonflame comes back in. They don't know how quick I get to these attacks. Here comes the Rock Slide. Bye-bye, Talonflame. GG's, well played to my opponent. As always, I try to include a game that has something to learn from, so that's going to be this game. I'm up against a Medicham lead. My Medicham is not XL. It is best buddied, but I forgot to put it as my buddy, so I don't get that perk for this game. Still, I showed up their Psychic, and now I'm going to go for my own Psychic. Let's see if this lands. It does. So normally I can go Power Up Punch here, and then I can farm them down, but you're going to see what XL changes right here. So they're throwing again. I'm like, I can take a Psychic. Come on, we can take one Psychic, right? Whoa, that hurt. I'm able to get to another Power Up Punch, but this is not going to be enough to take out this XL Medicham. So they're going to get Switch and Shield Advantage. Now I come in with Electrode and farm down, so I have a little bit of energy. That's good. They bring in Mad Cargo. Again, Electrode is very good with the energy advantage. It can flip this. So I'm going to throw a discharge. They no shield, and I should be able to get to 2 more discharges before they rock throw me down. I do have to shield up the Stone Edge, of course. And then I'm at another discharge, and I'm almost at another one after that. But they actually decide to no shield. So let's see what they have in the back. They have a Wigglytuff. I instantly swap into Darmanitan, and it's going to haunt me here in a minute. So I get to back-to-back Rock Slides. I'm going to be able to throw these, but I'm one vote switch off my next discharge on Electrode. So I'm going to get both shields here, and then they're going to farm me down, and guess what? Wigglytuff is going to be at a move. I'm not going to be able to get off that discharge. Electrode definitely would have won CMP if I would have just thrown that extra vote switch. So I really threw the game by not just staying in, seeing what it was, throwing one more vote switch. So learn from my mistakes. Alright, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me out a lot. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers before the end of February. It's an ambitious goal, but I have a lot of people that watch my videos that aren't subscribed. If you're one of those people, please help me out. If you want to see more of this team, I'm going to post some more battles on my Instagram. I'll link it in the description down below. Alright, this is ChillisFM wishing you good luck in your battles.